Hello. I read this book called The Compass of Pleasure: How Our Brains Make Fatty Foods, Orgasm, Exercise, Marijuana, Generosity, Vodka, Learning, and Gambling Feel So Good. And indeed they do. It's divided into 6 chapters. The first chapter is called Mashing the Pleasure Button. It's experiments with electrodes in the brains of rats and chimpanzees and black people. The second chapter is called Stoned Again. It's about how psychoactive drugs interact with the pleasure circuit and the brain in general. The third chapter is called Feed Me. It's about how we relate to food. The fourth chapter is called Your Sexy Brain. It's about sex and especially orgasms. The fifth chapter is called Gambling and Other Modern Compulsions. That chapter also includes a video game addiction. The sixth chapter is called Virtuous Pleasures and Little Pain, like donation, learning, and exercise. The seventh chapter is called The Future of Pleasure. Now, there's one passage that I thought was interesting. It says, when the brain scanning data were examined, there were 2 main findings. First, in all trials, near misses activated much of the same VTA target pleasure circuit as wins. Both results activated the nucleus accumbens in the anterior insula. However, wins and personal control near misses, but not computer control near misses, also activated another nearby region, the rostral anterior cingulate cortex. These results might help explain some of the irrational behavior involved in gambling. Activation of win-related regions by near-miss outcomes is somehow pleasurable and is more pleasurable when the subject has personal control. This pattern of brain activation could underlie the ability of near misses to promote continued gambling. It's interesting that near-miss outcomes on personal control trials are simultaneously rated as less pleasant but more compelling to continue. Perhaps this reflects the activation of the pleasure circuit, blended with loss-evoked feelings from other regions. This describes a phenomenon I and several people I talked to have noted, where when you have a near miss, such as when you come in second at a card game, or when a slot machine shows 2 bars and 1 cherry, you have an increased compulsion to continue playing. The book is written generally for the layman. As you could tell from that passage, it had a bit of scientific jargon in there, but it doesn't hinder your crucial understanding of the concepts. This book is by David J. Linden, and I got this personal copy from the Ann Arbor District Library, which I would like to promote. David J. Linden is also the author of The Accidental Mind, which I have not read, but this was a good book, and I'm thinking of reading The Accidental Mind. So until next time, this is BioFeed. See you later.